Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Smash for Tuesday, September 26, 2023. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
And it's Kelly's birthday.
It sure is.
I mean, technically it's 3 hours from your birthday.
I know. I just took a deep nap. I really, since I've had those girls here, now I'm a cousin Tony here. And I was exhausted. I haven't really slept that well.
Yeah.
And
We'll be getting up early.
we've been working kind of quite.
Working on the house, working on our shows. We did a radio interview this morning in Detroit.
Early in the morning.
I'm opening this bottle of Roble Red.
I didn't drink all day today. Those girls.
To my
Did you
beautiful
start this?
bride on her birthday.
You just started. I didn't see this.
Yes, I stopped it to go dispose of the cork.
I didn't realize you put that on. I was looking at the lights.
Cheers, baby. Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you, honey.
I love you.
I'm not happy about it, but I'm excited to go see Jolie. I haven't seen her.
I was just going to ask you about that.
Oh my God, I miss her and I miss my mom.
Well, we're driving back to Newport today for Kelly's birthday, and we're going to take Jolie and your mom to dinner and take care of some business while we're there. Mm-hmm. I miss Jolie too.
You do? I do.
Yeah.
I really do. I talk to her every day. She's working today.
Yeah.
She's busy, but she's so cute. My mom's like, she's a pleasure. She's like, she's not with you. She's in bed with Mila, watching movies. She's not a partier. You know, you don't have to worry about her. She's not like you and Gina, my cousin Gina.
It's not like you were when you were her age.
Yeah.
When I was her age, I was a terror.
She's such a pleasure to be with. I go, I was a pleasure too. I was a good time, Sally. I was.
I was a nightmare for my parents. You can read about that in my book. Thank you, Iylia Wine. We finally got our shipment. It's not their fault. It's our fault because it was on the UPS truck and we weren't here. But we picked it up today. Thank you, Kelly, for getting it.
Yes.
And you can get yours delivered right to your door at 20% off the first 2 bottles. Just go to Iylia.com and use the discount code RickandKelly20 for 20% off. Or you can buy 3 or more bottles and get free shipping. It's a great deal.
We went to eat at Porta Villa. This place is so good, right after here at El Paseo.
Did you get video of your lunch today?
I did not get video of my lunch.
Damn it!
It was so good.
Yeah.
I mean, we had this tuna roll, fabulous. And then Rebecca and I split the quinoa kale salad with salmon. Wow.
Well, we also...
It was a wow.
Later, after we dropped the girls off at the airport, went to Sherman's Deli in Palm Springs.
Take a look.
First time for both of us. Here's our walk-in. This is the world-famous Sherman's Bakery and Deli in Palm Springs. I've never been here before.
I haven't either.
Oh, you haven't?
I'm not.
Oh, good. It's our first time together.
Yeah, let's go look in. Come in.
Welcome to Sherman's.
I like old school stuff like this. Ooh, look at Rookie. Hi, how are you?
Hi. Yeah, that's cakes.
Oh my God, we gotta get some carrot cake. I love key lime pie.
When I tell you, we got a corned beef sandwich, a Reuben.
A Reuben, corned beef Reuben though.
That was so good.
I'm not joking. Probably the most outstanding Reuben I've ever had in my life.
That's what your cousin Tony said, and I have to agree. Like the best, hands down, best corned beef sandwich of all time. Sherman's.
The matzo ball soup.
It was okay.
It was like one matzo with ball with just. I like a matzo ball soup with dill, like a little thicker, with noodles.
Yeah, me too.
With a lot of celery and carrots. You know.
And
and this just had broth.
There was some at the bottom, but not enough.
However, I had a sweet tooth.
The cake.
I got carrot cake and
key lime pie.
And key lime pie.
It was amazing. Before that, we stopped at West Elm. We shot a little video on the street. It was Kelly's last day as a 47-year-old. We're on the main drag in Palm Springs. It's very, very quiet.
Beautiful weather, though.
This is Kelly's last day as a 47-year-old. So I just wanted to mark the occasion and find out how. Do you have any thoughts about that? About
That I'm going to be 48?
Never being 47 again.
Well,
You're going to miss
you
it?
can only go up from here. Not really, but I like to think that it is.
I think 47 was a good year.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun. I'm going to show you a restaurant that we went to last night, the decor in there. It's really cool.
Okay. So we're going to go in West Elm now. What are we looking for again? A basket for blankets?
Yeah, I had a basket. It had like fiber, and then it's kind of like gross.
Okay. Quick reminder, subscribe here on YouTube. We have 42,000 subscribers here now.
Oh, wow.
We're growing. We want to get to 50. So, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Help us out if you haven't subscribed yet. I didn't even know it was Yom Kippur on Monday. I totally spaced on it. I'm not a good Jew.
You're not.
So I didn't fast. I had already eaten something. Well, I kind of fasted.
You intermittent fast.
I did, but we've been doing that anyway. But last night we went to Palm Springs.
Do you know anything about Yom Kippur?
Yeah, it's the Day of Atonement. You're supposed to fast. You're supposed to atone for your sins. You don't eat for 24 hours. And you ask God for his forgiveness for all you've done wrong in the past year. But since I haven't done anything wrong over the last year.
I want to know why. If you're doing all these good things, like you call it a shitzvah, a shitzvah?
Mitzvah?
A mitzvah, a good deed.
Yeah.
And you atone for your sins.
Uh-huh.
But you don't believe in heaven or hell. Like, where is your body? You don't believe that you go anywhere.
You're asking the wrong guy. I was supposed to look that up earlier, but I was too busy with all of our chores and stuff.
But you say you're a Jew.
I'm
99%
not,
Jew.
I am of Jewish heritage, but that doesn't mean I know enough about my religion. I'm not a religious person, typically. I pray when my life's in danger.
But what are you praying for? Like, are you praying for?
I believe in a higher power. I believe in God.
Okay, so but you're doing all these things like to do good. Like, see, I do things good.
I do things
because I'm Catholic, and I feel like if I do good things here on earth, and I ask for forgiveness of my sins and everything, and I help like charity and the needy and things like that, that I will get in the gates of heaven, the pearly gates. I will not get into purgatory. And then if you go into purgatory, then you have to pray for people to get out of purgatory. So
okay, well,
tonight when you go to
why
bed, we'll pray for somebody to get out of purgatory.
I don't know.
To get to heaven.
You want me to pray?
No, yeah, well, I'm just going to say we pray anyway, but I'm saying I don't understand what happens. What you guys believe you just go nowhere? If you guys know...
You're putting me on the spot. I don't know the answer to that question, but why don't you ask me why I do good things?
Why do you do good things?
Because I'm a good person and I want to spread goodness around me. Okay. I want to do good because I am good, and I like to do the right thing.
Okay.
And be a better person.
I like to do that too, but I also do it because I'm scared of...
Of hell?
Of God.
Well, I'm confident that you're going to wind up in the right place.
I am too. I'm pretty confident.
We got very theological here, and I do want to look this up because I'm an idiot for not knowing the answer to your question.
But you have bar mitzvahs and all that stuff.
I had a bar mitzvah, and then I quit going to Hebrew school and quit, really observing the holidays.
Can you say anything in Hebrew?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu v'vitzotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Yom Kippur.
It's funny, you know what? It's like, I guess because I went to Catholic school, I know a lot. But a lot of my friends that are Jewish, most of them, I ask them questions like that, and they're like, I don't know exactly. Because
most Jews are not that committed to the religion. I mean, I think the vast majority are probably Reform, and then they really they celebrate Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and Hanukkah. And that's probably it.
And why do those like...
Passover.
The Hasidic Jews, why do they have those little curls like that? How do they get it so tight?
Is that a
little permanent?
There are a lot of strange rules going on over there. I'm telling you.
Like you have to, like when you have sex, you have to put like a hole in the sheet.
It's some crazy stuff going on. But I don't do that.
I'm sorry. I love Jewish people, but when you can't have bacon, that kind of sucks. I'm just wanting to let you know right now. That's a sucky rule.
I love my bacon.
I do too.
I love my ham. I love my pork.
I do too. Carnitas, El Pastor.
Oh, speaking of carnitas, we went out to Sol Agave again Sunday night, early birthday dinner for you. And before we went to dinner, we walked across the street to 849, right? Or was it after dinner we went over
because I
there?
wanted to show the girls this beautiful restaurant in Palm Springs.
That place is so cool.
And it was dead. Well, I guess it's not season yet.
Yeah, not season. The whole town was quiet.
Yeah.
And we went there after our dinner, so it was later. But what a beautiful restaurant.
Yes. So Jim Bellino has a condo that he purchased right there in Palm Springs. And he has this mural of like something like this on his wall. And it says Palm Springs Life. And it has like a Marilyn Monroe on the whole entire wall.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's really cool. I want him to do our backyard. And I think it'd be cool. Like
that
if
artist?
we did, because you do La Quinta, because that wall's so big, if we do like a La Quinta with a big, huge, round steering, what is that, the steering wheel? Ferris wheel?
Yeah, it's
with
going to
the
be cool.
Marilyn Monroe.
On the pink wall. We'll do something cool out there.
Yeah.
We need to think about what we're going to do. You know, what we
I think
could
that's a
do
great
is we could put
idea.
this on the wall right here.
Oh, yeah.
We got our new logos from Bruno today. This one is for Patreon.
And Bruno's our patron, so
He's
thank
one of our
you.
patrons.
So,
Thank you, Bruno. The Rick and Kelly
Bruno.
Show. That's cool. Really like the island.
Yeah, let's ask everybody what they like the best.
Well, I think we agree this was the best one for Patreon. And this is the best one for the Smash.
I like that one because it reminds me of like a California, like old surfer.
Yeah. It's a great logo.
I think so too.
He's a talented guy.
Thank you, Bruno.
Thank you very much. We're going to put this on T-shirts and mugs and hats.
And hoodies. I like hoodies.
Hoodies,
like that.
yeah. So if you didn't hear yesterday, or if you didn't watch our show yesterday, we're doing a contest. We're going to give away a free trip to Detroit to our live show, which is October 13th in Birmingham, Michigan, about a half-hour ride from the airport. So we're giving away two free round-trip tickets, 2 VIP tickets to the show, and one night at the Daxton, which is the venue where the event is. You have to sign up first on Patreon, the Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon. Become a subscriber, a patron, and then tell us why you should win the contest. And then we told people that yesterday. How many did we get? Like, I don't know, dozens of submissions.
A lot.
And so now we have to.
A lot.
So yeah, so you were saying
20.
like one person.
Well, like 2 women were like, I think I should get this because my husband has cancer and lost his job. It's like so sad. Like it makes me. I don't like doing these.
Well,
because you read all these things, like, or it's like it's hard to pick.
I know it is.
I really don't want to do these anymore like this. And you can't have, like, you can't do it by. See, I would like to do it by chance.
It can't be a game of chance on Patreon. They have rules about games of chance. You can't just pick a name out of the hat. You can't pick a number out of a basket. It has to be a game of skill of some kind. So that's why we're having people write in with some sort of compelling...
I'd rather have like a jar of jelly beans that you and I count, and then
Okay, well next time we can...
where somebody has to guess.
Next time we can do that.
Like a lottery.
But this time we're doing it based on, I don't know, the message that we read.
Oh, it's so hard.
It is hard, and we really appreciate you guys entering. But in any event, it's going to be a great show, a really fun night. We're going to do Q&A. We have a DJ. We're going to do a lot of cool skits, a lot of audience interaction, a live show for a couple hours on Friday night, October 13th in Detroit, Birmingham, Michigan. So just join us at the Rick and Kelly Show and send us a quick note about why you want to go, and we're going to pick one of you for a free weekend in Detroit. It's exciting.
Yes.
And I can't wait to go either. I'm also going to have a book event at Erin's house that weekend.
I can't wait.
A book
Her
party.
house looks gorgeous. I'm so excited for it.
So that's cool. So we appreciate you guys, your support, and taking part in this contest. You're on Rachel Yucatel's Misunderstood podcast. That's now available on Apple.
I think we should put that on ours.
We can put that on Patreon.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Did we talk about Jolie's Halloween decorations?
Oh, yeah. My daughter's getting, maybe she'll be a designer or something. But then again, AI is taking over everything. So, yes.
She definitely gets that from you.
Uh-huh. She decorated her room. Look at that. Check this out. She just took it from me.
We still have skeletons we have to hang on the outside of the house.
I know.
Yeah. We could do that when we get home.
I got to get my nails done at 2:15 tomorrow.
Okay. You mean on your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I getting my nails done too?
Yeah, I mean, I got a text her.
Oh, just one more thing about the show. You can buy tickets now at rickandkellydetroit.com. The VIP tickets are now sold out. There are some seats left, but we expect to sell out the house. So if you're in the area, you want to come that weekend, grab a couple tickets now. We'd love to see you, meet you in person. And that's going to be a lot of fun that weekend. I was on TBN Monday night, a 12-minute interview with Doug McElway on Centerpoint on TBN.
Oh, are we going to watch that? Can we
Well, I
watch
have a
it?
clip. Do you want to see? This is a clip of me. They asked me about whether I thought experience mattered for network correspondents, because they hire kids now right out of college sometimes. And I talked about my 10 years of local news and how it prepared me for anything. When I say local news, I mean I went from job to job to job, from small town to slightly bigger town to slightly bigger town. And in each one of those towns, I had to learn how to report on the fly, how to cover a fire, how to cover a home invasion, how to cover a bank robbery or a city council meeting. But I did all of those things over and over again. And the more times you do something, the better at it you get, right? So after 10 years of doing that, and on occasion covering hurricanes or other major breaking news, by the time I got to Fox, I was an experienced journalist who knew how to cover a big story and wasn't going to be shaken or uncertain of how to put it together or how to report on
Oh,
it.
that's nice. That was weird. That was in a van.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, does it?
No.
The back of a mobile van that has a studio, like a rolling studio.
It's pretty cool.
That was sort of in the context of 9/11 and how I was able to just persevere. And
I saw that your old boss reached out to you and
yeah,
had a conversation with you.
Michael Clementi, who I used to work with at Fox, he was my boss at Fox, is now running the show, I guess, over at TBN.
Do you like it?
And yeah, he likes it. And he's creating shows, and I guess he's developing talent, and it's a cool gig for him.
Yeah.
So it was nice to catch up with him. We went to Best Buy today to get a universal remote. And there was a lady in one of those spots out front where you like call in and they bring out your package or whatever, actually getting a package delivered to her car. And I'm like, I don't think I've ever actually seen anyone.
Because we always park in those mobile, like...
The spot closest to the front door.
We
like,
always park there. Rick's like, it's
Like,
not
no one's
COVID
using
anymore.
these.
No one's using these. And we get out of there at a Best Buy. We walk in, and Rick goes, I guess people really do use this.
I was like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that.
I hate when you see those people where you're like, oh, pregnancy. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't park in those spots. And I don't park in the veteran
Well,
spots.
I mean, it's like you're supposed to work out. And
I don't park in a
walk when you're
handicap
pregnant.
spot.
But I get it. When you were pregnant and you have to pee,
Yeah.
you got to get straight in there right away. I mean, that's like you're like when I lived in San Francisco and I was pregnant, I knew where every bathroom was.
Yeah.
In that city.
Really?
When I could use. Yes.
Public bathrooms.
Yes.
Interesting. Cousin Tony helped us out again today. He installed, he replaced the light in the closet in that room, and then he wired in a new plug in the closet in our guest bedroom so we could put the printer in there. And we also had a piece of furniture that has a light as part of it. So we shot a little video to show you what he did. We didn't want to put the printer there. We'll put it here. So Tony put in that plug.
I have to raise this up.
Yes, we do. When you say I, you mean me.
Yes.
You mean you. And then Tony wired that plug from this and replaced a meaningless switch with that panel that Kelly picked up. And now,
Yeah, I want to get a metallic one of these. They had them at that place today.
it's cool. This is a nice guest room. He's a talented man.
Dude, he made it all flush and perfect.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
The plugs that he installed, there was also the one outside, they look like they were there forever. Mm-hmm. I mean, he definitely knows what he's doing.
Yeah. And he's like, all the electricity is jacked in this house. I'm like, yeah, this house was a halfway house before we moved in here. This house was built in 1950.
Hey, baby. Happy birthday.
Oh, I don't want any more. I'll have a little bit.
Just a little taste.
Delicious.
This is the Roble Red.
You know what? Thank God I'm drinking this. Red before bed, baby. Red before bed.
The Roble Red. We haven't had a drink today. This is our celebration.
A clinky, clinky, a drinky, drinky.
My beautiful wife. Our 4th birthday together.
Yes.
This is a delicious wine you can get delivered right to your door, as I mentioned earlier. Iylia.com. Rick and Kelly 20. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. I have an item for In the News, but we also have your personal item. So I don't know if you want to just do that.
Okay, so so we have a big family, and my cousin Gina and Mark are my mom's brother. My Uncle Charles had just died of cancer. His wife Kathy Wilkinson, my aunt, that they've been married since they were 16 years old. They're on her side, the Wilkinson side. We grew up with a bunch of cousins. They had 8 brothers and sisters, tons of cousins. So I was close with that side of the family. So I call them my cousins because we did everything as kids together. And not only did I have my dad's side of the family, the Meza side, the Garcia side, and the Wilkinson side, we were all tight, like as kids.
Yeah.
And that my cousin Tara that I talk about, the rich one in New York, and my cousin Yvette, very tight, and Adam was very, very close to us.
So, your brother.
He was like my cousin. We grew up together, and he moved to San Francisco to Newark. And can you read this?
Yvette Wilkinson writes,
Do it in your voice.
I just wanted to let everyone know we just got Adam's autopsy report, and it showed he passed due to heart failure. He had an enlarged heart with clogged arteries, along with suffering from a major case of pneumonia, all of which led his heart to overexert itself, causing him a fatal heart attack. Leslie and my mom tried profusely to get him to go to the hospital for the past few days. Unfortunately, it was all in vain, and we lost my beautiful brother. We miss him so much already. Thank you, everyone, for their condolences, and most of all, thank you for loving my brother.
That was him. Such a good-looking guy. What the heck was that?
The TV was on pause, and it just started.
That scared the holy moly out of me.
Do you think it's a sign?
I think it's a ghost story. Yes!
I mean, Adam is saying hello.
The spirits come through the TV! Oh my God!
I'm going to take that as a good sign.
Wow.
Should I turn that off?
I'll turn it off. That was really weird.
Yeah. The timing.
That was weird.
That kind of stuff happens.
I never put it on pause.
I did. I paused it when I watched this. I was watching this show called Heist on Netflix. It's amazing.
I fell asleep as usual.
She fell asleep, and I watched 2 episodes. The first story is 2 parts.
It's a true story, and the girl this is the part I saw. She stole $3 million. She was 21 years old.
It was like one of the biggest heists in Vegas history at the time, an armored car heist in 1993. She was 21.
I graduated high school in 1993.
Yeah. I was working in Miami and moved to Chicago as a
Were you at
reporter.
WNBC?
I went from WSVN in Miami to WFLD in Chicago. Fox 32. And I don't remember this story at the time. But she got a job as a Loomis armored car driver at 21 because they needed more women on the job. And she'd only been there for 2 weeks. She was dating some convicted killer who was let out of prison early because he wrote poetry. And that was her boyfriend. And he concocted this idea to rob an armored truck.
He was a poet and didn't even know it?
Yeah, well, he knew it. He got out of prison because of it. He convinced everyone that he was some genius poet and completely rehabilitated, but he was a career criminal. And he talks this young girl into getting a job at Loomis, and then they put this plot together. It was brilliant, the way they did it. And they got away with it.
Wow.
They
didn't get away with it because she went to prison.
Babe, that was after 12 years at least. I forget how many years it was.
She went on the run, didn't she?
I think it was 12
I was in
years.
and out. You know when you watch a movie and you're comfortable and you're like this, then you start
I don't want to
going
give
like
it away.
And then you're like this with one eye, and you want to watch, but then you're like, this. I don't want to fight the fight, so you fall asleep.
Oh yeah, you passed out a couple of times, and then you woke up. You're like, "What's going on?" For episode 2, and then you fell right asleep again.
I'd feel so good to take a nap.
I'm jealous. I tried. I think I drifted away for about 30 seconds.
But it's a screwed up nap because it's late right now. It's 9 o'clock.
Well,
So, I slept for a good 2 hours. And when you go over the threshold,
your body
you're
needed
groggy and everything else.
One thing I didn't mention was that little sidewalk I built today by the pickleball court, but I don't have the after photo, so I'm going to show it tomorrow.
Okay. Well, you have to. Let's go get some tomorrow. We can't.
Oh, the
We have to
stones.
leave.
We're so busy. We have to.
We have to
I have to
sand
wait
that
for
thing.
Do what?
We have to sand. We have a lot
Did
of
you
projects.
take your dress to the dry cleaner?
Nope.
Oh, babe.
I spilled a bunch of stuff on it.
At dinner last
I'm
night.
messy. I'm messy at times.
Let's do that first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to join Patreon and enter our contest. And subscribe here if you haven't yet.
Yes. Thank you.
We appreciate your support very much. And happy birthday.
Thanks, babes.
To my
Thank you.
wife.
Wait. Most importantly, I want to I want to thank each and every one of you for my birthday wishes. That was very kind. I couldn't respond to all of them because I had the girls here and then I came home.
Yeah.
But I just want to say thank you for your wishes, and it means so much to me. So thank you.
Take care, guys.